being winged by an Irish guy who doesn't do this for a living. So stick with me, you know. So anyway, but you know what? One thing Irish guys are doing good at is bullshit. You know what? So you know what? But there's no bullshit tonight. Okay? You know what? Seriously. You know what? I knew Maria and Rich and the family very, very briefly. I went to Rich one time on a recommendation of a good chiropractor. I came back and my back is the worst it's ever been ever since I've been here. But, you know, I still go back to him because I love him so much. But all kidding aside, he really is a great chiropractor. So if you have any back problems, there's no better guy in the world to go support than Rich Pashayan and Maria, okay? So let's keep that in mind. If you need to drop any business in that direction, he's the man to go to. So anyway, so this whole thing started, of course, in a tragic setting. You know what? This family went to Italy, had all kinds of plans. And obviously those plans didn't go according to what they wanted. You know what? But guess what? To Maria, it makes no difference. You know what? I've got to know her quite a bit over the last bunch of months. And Maria's like, okay, this is what I got. Okay, no big deal. You know what? I have a great family. I have a great community. I have a great set of friends. And I'm going to do what I need to do to beat this thing, kick its ass, you know what, and get back on track. It might take me a month, it might take me a year, but I'm going to do it. And that's Maria Pashayan in a nutshell right there. You know? She's an inspirational lady. She's a character. She has a bunch of girls there that are a bunch of characters. She has a husband that I don't know how to describe on a good day, but you know what, we love him to death. You know, Rich is a great man, you know. But again, that's why we're here tonight. We're here tonight to show them their support, or our support, obviously. And you know what? If they don't think this is enough of support, you guys are going to have to get some new friends, because I think we got a great group tonight. Let's hear it for the Pashayans. Let's go! That's what this event is all about, guys. It's all about showing our support, you know what, and having a great time. And you know what? It's Christmas. It's a celebration, and tonight's a celebration of community and friends and family coming together to do everything they can. I saw donations. I see a lot of the stuff that's obviously going on. Myself and the handsome redhead lad to my left, otherwise known as Hary Packman. You know what? Yeah, he is here. No greater guy in the world right here to my left. You know, let's hear it for Hary Packman. One of the big guys in this group, right here. Hary has been a huge catalyst all the way through to work with myself and just try and put this thing together with an enormous team of generous everybody. I mean, the team of people that it took to put this together tonight, you know, again, is just, you know what, you know, you can have some idea what it takes to pull it off. It takes a lot. It takes everybody. You know, it takes every donation. I saw the donation, and this is where I started. I saw donations come in from people for $5. And you know and I know that $5 meant more than some of the people who donated X amount of dollars. You know what? It's every dollar. It's not about the amount. It's about the thought. It's about the kindness. It's about the generosity. It's about stepping up when you're asked to do something, as opposed to saying, I'm too busy, I got this. We're all busy. Everybody's busy. It's 2013. Life is crazy, whether you have kids or family, whatever it is. So you know what? You know, we appreciate everybody that's here tonight. You know what? We couldn't pull it off without everybody that's here tonight. The support has been fantastic, you know what, for Maria, for her family. You know what, I'm privileged to have everybody here at my house. You know what, I just happen to have, you know what, a house and a backyard that can accommodate this. And you know what, it's my pleasure and Dina's pleasure. Unfortunately, my wife could not be here tonight. She's down in the UNC with my daughter, playing some lacrosse. Or my daughter is, I think. I don't think my wife is, but anyway, you know what, she'd love to have been here. She says hello to everybody. She wishes she could have been here. She's the apple of my eye, that's for sure, and she's my whole life. So to Dina Muldoon, give her a big cheers, even though she's not here tonight. Okay, on that, I'm not going to say thank you to everybody. I couldn't possibly do it. But again, it took everybody that's here tonight, the committee, the hours over the last months and months and months to put this together. You know what? And again, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you very much. You know what? A key part of tonight, guys, is raising money. With the live auction is coming up. You know, the live auction is key, guys. You have a chance to make a difference to raise money you know what, and buy something. Hey, you know what, you might pay a little more, you might pay a little whatever it is. You know what, do the right thing, dip in, do without a little bit of this, do without a little bit of that, and do the right thing. If you're in the position to do it, we have some unbelievable. I've been involved in a lot of these things. I've never seen 15 or 20 items like we have tonight for a residential setting, you know, fundraiser like we have tonight. They're unbelievable. The value is unbelievable. The gifts are unbelievable. So dig deep, do what you can do, bid, fake it, do what you need to do, and let's raise some money and let's have the most unbelievable night in Garden City tonight. Let's go. Let's hear it. On that note, I'm going to hand you off to Hary Packman, and he's going to say a couple of words. And I know, just by nature, he's going to make it a lot shorter than I am, and that's going to be a big relief to all you guys. So God bless. I love all you guys. Thanks for coming. God bless. Good health.
Alright, I am going to try and be quick. I will tell you that the hardest part of this whole event, putting this whole thing together, was getting it started and convincing Maria and Rich to let us do something. They were in the beginning, they were adamant they did not want us to do anything. They didn't want to put anybody out, they didn't want to put anybody through any trouble, they didn't want any publicity, and it took all of whatever advocacy skills I have to wear him down and wear her down. It was only when I convinced them that we desperately wanted to help. We're not doctors, we're not scientists. The only way we could help was to do this, and it makes us feel good to help. That worked a little bit. And then we met Anthony Testaverde, and we got involved with their fund. And at that point they said, okay, we're raising money not just for them, but to help so many other people, and that's when they said we could go ahead. So that was the germ of the idea, and about 6 or 7 of us met 7 months ago. We're in a restaurant, and we're deciding what we're going to do, and my life always comes back to baseball, and I said, you know, we'll have a baseball day, and we'll all get teams sponsored, and we'll have a home run hitting contest. Would have been a great idea, great day in the summer. We'd raise a nice amount of money, probably about as much as we're going to raise in the Chinese auction alone. So someone else at the table said, well, let's do something at St. Joe's like we did a couple of years ago. And I'm like, well, that's a better idea. And then down from the other end of the table, I hear a voice I'd never heard before. And since then, it's come to haunt me every night. And I hear, well, listen, lad, we can do it over at my house, you know. Giddy up, we'll do it over there. And I'm thinking, oh, isn't it nice? The little Irish guy wants to have a little house party. What are we going to have, 10, 15 people there? I'd obviously never been here before, okay? What a party you throw, my brother. What a party. Amazing.
Giddy up, lad.
Woo! Giddy up, giddy up. Seriously. He and Dina. So tonight, we are going to have an unbelievable celebration. But it's a celebration of a number of things. It's a celebration of friends and friendships. And whether those are friends that were formed 40 years ago on a softball field in Flushing for Campbell Junior High School, where I first met Richie Pashayan. And then 25 years later, fate brings us together in Garden City, again on a softball field, and we get to put the best softball team out there for years, wherever you are, Leos and Sopranos, because we had the best team, and that was Pashayan's Dinos, and we won for years. And then it's also friends who we've just met over the last 6, 7 months, like my new brother, and people who, anytime I asked them for something, one word was not in their vocabulary, and that was the word no. Because every time I said, can you do this? Can we handle this? It was, for Maria and Richie, anything. And they came through, they did everything for us. It's for friends that have been together for 30 years all over this country, and they fly in from Detroit and Philly and DC, and they don't even know them, okay, in Jersey, but they know how important Maria and Richie are to us, so they come here. This is a celebration of community. Look around. Take a look around. See what Garden City does when something happens to one of our own. Look how you responded. Unbelievable, the donations, the time, the efforts. A food chain gets started right away. Our local merchants, you go look at those unbelievable items in our Chinese auction, our silent auction, our live auctions. Those came from our merchants, okay? They donated everything. I never understood before shopping local. Now I get it. We went to Roosevelt Field. You know what we got from them? Nothing. This all came from our local merchants. They stepped up, okay? This is a town where I've got to share this one with you, okay? It's a town where you get 2 young girls, Brittany and Courtney Williams, who Melissa babysits for. They heard what happened. They wanted to help. They've made these little rainbow loom bracelets. They went out and sold them for $1 or $2 at sporting events. They raised $500. Unbelievable. The parents matched it. My dream was to surprise you all and bring the 2 girls up here. Have them hand the check in person to them. Unfortunately, they can't be here. They're away. I got the next best thing. They made 20 more bracelets for me. Okay? You win one of our live auction items. You're getting a rainbow bracelet, okay? Garden City may not be perfect. No town is. But I'm telling you, we're as close as you can get. All right? I am damn proud. I put Tyler O'Reilly on my lap. I tell him to take a good look around. This is your hometown, and I'm proud of it. And all of you should be proud, too. This is an amazing response. Last, okay? This is a celebration of a remarkable woman, a remarkable husband, remarkable daughters. Maria, right now, I will tell you, has more strength and determination than all of us put together. Okay? I know you can't walk right now, Maria, but with our prayers, your strength, advances in medicine, I know you're going to walk again. I know it. And I know right now, you don't know this, okay? But you are, in one way, you are walking already, and you are running already, and you are working out already, because every time I'm doing that, and I don't want to go anymore, and I can't push myself, you know what pushes me? You. Thinking of you. And I know you're not quitting, and I can't quit now either. So I'm going to ask you to do something now. Let's celebrate. Raise your glasses. Help me celebrate my new hero, Maria Pashayan. You raise your glasses now, and then you raise them in a few minutes when we start this live auction. You keep your hands up, you help her. It is my honor, my pleasure, to give the microphone to my hero, Maria Pashayan.
Maybe she should turn around.
Spin around. God bless you. I love you.
Oh, wait, I gotta take
Do you need
Here, give me. In the microphone. Actually wrote something down on like my other 2 predecessors here. Thank you. For the first week following my injury, I was in a hospital in Italy. My memories of this time were sparse, often sedated and going in and out of consciousness. The one thing I do remember was the relief I felt when one by one I saw the faces of my family and realized they were all okay. I arrived at the Kessler Institute 1 week later, sedated and still not fully conscious. The reality of my situation had not yet set in. The eternal optimist, I thought things will start to improve. Soon the reality of my situation did start to set in. I laid in bed, unable to sleep, and thought, what will I do? I thought, of course, there has to be a solution, and I'll figure it out. I repeated this over and over again to myself as I stared up to the ceiling, unable to move. I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. One night I realized I had to admit to myself that I couldn't figure this out alone. I whispered to God, I can't do this alone. Not without your help. Then God sent the people in this room. People came into my life that helped keep me alive. You said prayers and I felt them strengthening me. You cooked and you sent over meals. You visited, kept me in touch with what was going on, and you made me smile. You made donations. You spent hours of your time helping to make this evening a success. At every hurdle, somebody here anticipated my difficulties and removed those hurdles. You thought of everything, things even I hadn't thought of while lying in that hospital bed. You did things that were so overwhelmingly thoughtful that I couldn't comprehend the extent of your kindness and your generosity. Although I may not have thanked you personally, understand that in my mind, I thanked each and every one of you a million times. You were all instrumental in my being here today. Vinny and Dina, thank you for all the construction work that you have done in my house. Without it, I would not have been able to come home. Thank you for seeing all my needs and stepping in when my husband was too distressed to be able to undertake any of this himself. And thank you for opening up your home this evening. Hary and Peggy, thank you for all your work in planning this event. I'm overwhelmed at what you've accomplished and your perseverance in doing so. Kevin McDermott and his family, I don't think you realize how much your friendship has meant to me and my family. My family, and especially my mom, there is so much you do for me each and every day. And God, for putting you all in my life. I'm grateful. Thank you very much.